Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a track off of Vatic's new EP, which is out now at the time I'm recording this. It is called Mercer 217, and I made one video that had 2 songs from this EP on it, and that is all I've done, but I'm going to make one today for Remember East Mercer, so I will link the lyric video I'll be using in this reaction, as well as all of Vatic's social media in the description of this video. I'm going to stop talking, and we are going to get straight into it.
Before it's too late, turn back now, this can wait. The time spent around his mind as he saw his bitter fate. Walk up, take notes about the rock covering the stones. The crooked boards lit by the dim porch light. Open door swings when the wind hits right. Could have been something that you're saying came right. God, shaking, feeling like a bad dream. Remembering Mercer 217. As a rally on dead, he put the lock on his head when he walked in. Walls are on the outside, and not touching on his mind when all of it stopped. The copper on the air rings, no he can't believe what his eyes are saying. Oh, he thought that he was singing, posing in the floor. The nightmares like meaning, the screaming as they crawl. A silhouette, a silver cross standing there, takes a look at his fate. He wonders what it all was it dead man? All bliss just in over his head man. But he hadn't seen a case yet. Just again, just a match.
I like the flow a lot and the rhyming schemes.
Was it ever really meant to be? Or was it just for fucking nothing? No listen for Reaper. The flood was right beneath him. No matter what your breast is a second chance. So was it all? Was it all for nothing?
Is this that
I tell myself it's
riff?
my reflection says I'd be better off dead.
Yeah, there it is. This chorus I like a lot.
A silver cross standing there, takes a look at his fate. He wonders what it all meant. He thought he tracked those hands apart, and life was down beneath them. He wonders if it was meant to realize it all for nothing. Nothing's left to chance once you death awake. No matter what your
You feel that?
will show your fate. House that never sleeps, he still has the weight. Is that open grave right in your burning house? Nothing is safe.
Oh. Okay. Spicing it up. Vatic, Remember East Mercer. Let's discuss. Quite excited to check out this full EP because there are standout portions for me in the riffs, in the vocals. I felt like with this track too, there was a strong performance from the bass and the drums as well, though it wasn't like, for me, where the vocals and the riffs are at. But I felt, you know, if you pay attention to some of like I'm trying to remember the exact portion. There was definitely a nice portion in the beginning and middle where there was a lot of carry from the bass, which I really appreciated. I've talked a lot on the channel about like looking for that. I feel like there are times where like that is very overlooked and we don't get as much, you know, like showy stuff from the bass or enough support from it, and that's been changing a lot in recent years for what I've been listening to, at least. And not to say obviously that it's like lacking overall in tracks, but I mean those parts where you can really hear it coming through and like where you can feel that support. And this has multiple parts in the track where I could feel that. The drumming leading up to that last breakdown, that was a really good example of kind of adding to I suppose with something like this EP where there's a story being told and stuff, leading up to a breakdown like that one, there is the importance of like having almost that like cinematic sort of feel, because it adds to this like having a storyline, if that makes sense. So I think they did an excellent job because it wasn't just like isolated to one big heavy breakdown. It felt like that last, like the second breakdown, the ending one, carried a lot of purpose, I suppose, for what I've heard from the rest of the EP. There are 2 songs I believe I have not heard yet that I'll go back and listen to this full EP in order now that I've done this video. But overall, what I've heard from like the clean vocals and stuff, they're almost, for me, I think it reminds me of when I heard Deadlights for the first time last year with their album that they put out, because the Uncanny Valley has that very sorry, super clean sound that's over instrumentals that take a bit of like a darker approach than what you're hearing vocally with the, you know. And I guess I should touch on overall vocally this standing out to me, because it certainly wasn't the cleans that do the most for me, though I really enjoy that style. The chorus is something that will stick out on the track for me, but I was a little bit surprised and really digging on some of like those lows and the range in the screaming. So very, very promising listen for me. Riffs, I mean, I could sit here and try to talk about them, but having that bouncy style, but really there were some parts where the progression was a bit different feeling and sounding from the rest of the song, and it really stuck out, which I'm assuming was like the purpose of it, but it did its job and then some. So for me, there was a few standout portions. I'm not sure, I think that 217 might be my favorite track off the EP that I've heard, but I need to now listen to the full thing. So let me know which one is your favorite off the EP, what you think about what I've said, if you agree or disagree. Yeah, there's nothing that I think this will be one of, like, up towards my favorite with 217. Nothing I would really change, because I'm digging the style. I don't think, you know, the stuff that is at the top of my EP of the year list is really standing out to me as like, while being sort of like in your face heavy, atmospheric, so it checks those boxes, other than Distinguisher. Distinguisher is kind of just like super in your face heavy, and then they add in okay, let me get back on track. Anyway, so this has a good chance. It won't end up at the very top for me. Distinguisher and Alt are pretty solidly in place, but I'm going to listen in order and see where it will play out, because it will be something that definitely makes it onto my playlist. So let me know what you thought in the comments. I will link all of Vatic's social media as well as the lyric video I used in this reaction in the description of this video. Other than that, you can also find my link tree, which will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every video. We have music-related channels and conversations, for new music spoiler threads, for Last FM stats, for upcoming release dates, merch collections, and then we also have channels unrelated to music general, where whatever is going on we're talking about, entertainment for TV shows, video games, movies, that sort of stuff. Pets, where you share photos of your pets, that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I post all music-related content. I post my merch collection, which I am constantly adding to, getting new stuff for. I usually post like once or twice per week about merch, sometimes about shows if I've been to one recently and have pictures or videos to share from that. And every Friday, I post a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week, so top 25 EPs, albums, singles, whatever I've been listening to, and how much I've listened to each thing on the chart. So if you have any interest in following me, my handle is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.